I wanted to take the time today to talk about the man you all know as J-Hope. Jung Hoseok, J-Dope, Hobie, Jake Hill, The Sun, Jay. I'm your hope, you're my hope. J-Hope. If J-Hope is not already your bias, watch out because he is coming to get you. J-Hope is not my bias personally. I'm clinging on to Yoongi for dear life, and it's actually going really well. When I first got into BTS, I saw J-Hope and I was like, oh, he's just this dorky, goofy, smiley kid. Like, obviously I was first drawn to, like, V and Jimin. I think the first music video I really, watched was, War of Hormones, so I was like, oh, V is my bias, obviously. But then, I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, he could just be sitting doing absolutely nothing. And then all of a sudden, the wind can come and expose his forehead. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? How did this fluffy little bun go to this? And I guess when I really noticed him was either the music video for Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I guess that was probably it. And then, his intro, Boy Meets Evil, kind of boosted that up. And I guess in that, when I saw that music video, I was like, okay, this kid did not come out to play. He means business. And I really noticed him as a dancer, too. That boy has moves. He knows how to dance, obviously. And, everyone's like, Jimin's main dancer! Jimin's main dancer! I love Jimin. I think Jimin's an amazing dancer, but J-Hope, I don't know. He's just, so fluid, and he's dangerous. His body's dangerous. And also the ciphers, when like I said, Yoongi is my bias, but in all the ciphers, J-Hope's parts are my favorite. I don't know, it's just something about his voice, I guess. And then when they perform Cypher 4, and he gets on stage with that fucking pib robe and the glasses, I lose it. That's when I was like, holy hell, this boy is fine as fuck. And it's just because, on stage, he's this sex god. And he gets off stage and he's all this soft, fluffy little thing. And I'm like, that's not fair to me. That's not fair to anyone. You can't just get on stage, hip thrust into the camera 12 times and, stick your tongue out. You can't keep your tongue in your mouth the whole time. When you get off stage and you act like some innocent little thing. No. And then when he comes to the US, you're like, oh, no. Jay is back. Jay is back. Because when he gets on that plane looking like a cute little preppy thing, and he gets off that plane, all of a sudden something happened on the plane, transformation, your forehead's showing now, and you got this sick pair of sunglasses on, and you look like you own the place. Welcome to America. What happens to him? What? He knows what we want. That's what. Yeah, just when he comes to America and that forehead's out and he puts on that Supreme headband. You know what I'm talking about. I hope you do. And he wears those cut-off tanks. Every time I see him in a tank top, it takes 2 years off of my life. Because my heart doesn't know what to do. Have you looked at his arms? His arms are beautiful. Do you ever just look at his side profile and think, wow, how does a person look like this? His nose has this perfect little swoop, and my nose looks like it belongs on an ogre. How are you blessed with this? Who are your parents? Why do you look like this? I could stare at his side profile all day. His jaw, And I know there's been a lot of controversy on V Live lately that, when idols are doing solo, things, and you know, fans are like commenting like, oh, where's the rest of the group? Like, oh, where's Jungkook? Where's Jimin? Like, I don't know why y'all are complaining, because if anything, this is a blessing. Like, you can focus your sole attention on this beautiful man. You don't have to divide your attention up like 7 different ways. You can just focus on him and listen to his sexy ass voice. Like, have you ever just sat there and like listened to him talk? It's when he like talks so like deep and smooth, and you're like, ugh. And yeah, he could just be talking about chickens for 8 hours, and I would listen to him. Like, it's so soothing. And then with his Hicks tape, everyone's talking about his Hicks tape, obviously. And he said it's coming soon, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm so good. Like, I've cleared out my schedule for the next couple weeks. Like, I got a new pair of headphones. Like, I got this. I'm good. I'm so ready. I've been waiting months. I'm ready. But I know, as soon as that drops, I'm gonna have a complete panic attack. I'm gonna go into a fucking coma. I'm gonna forget how to brush my own teeth. I'm not gonna know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I could go mute for 12 hours. I could end up on my lawn at 4 o'clock in the morning crying into a bag of Doritos. I don't know. It's just, I'm nervous now. Oh God. Why didn't I tell myself that? Like, he worked so hard on this thing, and I'm just so excited for him, and y'all better hype it up and like love it, because I know it's gonna be amazing. Like, I'm so excited. But man, he's been feeding us well. I mean, this man comes out here looking like a 5-course meal every time I see him. New Year's Eve, when he came out in that all-white outfit with that gold jacket and his red hair, and everyone was like, yes, who's the guy with the red hair? And everyone's freaking out on Twitter. I'm like, yes, that's J-Hope. And everyone's like, oh, 2018 is going to be the year of J-Hope. And everyone was like, oh, like, you know, Wings was like J-Hope's era. Like, oh yeah, he slays this. And I'm like, plot twist, every era was J-Hope's era. Let's be honest. He's fantastic. Like, he's a spectacular person. And I wish I could just remind everyone every day, like, hey, did you ever realize how beautiful Jung Hoseok is? And like, he's alive right now. And we're living in the same era as him. And that's a great thing. Like, I just want everyone to know that. Like, we're breathing the same air, kind of, as him. And it's just, it's such a good feeling for me, anyway. Like, hey, he's doing something right now. What is he doing? I don't know. But I hope he's having the time of his life. Because I am. Just thinking about him. God, he makes me so happy. But he also makes me cry. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. I'm sure there's like 100 other things on my mind, but I just can't form coherent sentences and proper words or anything. I don't know how to do anything. So I'm just gonna cut this right here. This was actually my second video. My first video was a reaction video, but I mean, it's not very important, and YouTube took it down because it was stupid. And so, but I said I was gonna do this rant, and I'm glad I did, because I feel like I got a lot off my chest. Even if no one's watching this, like, I feel better. So, and I might do more. Like, I'm really into my Kai feels right now, so I might do that video. But if you guys liked hearing me scream about J-Hope, you can subscribe. You can subscribe if you want. And I might make some more videos, and, you know, tell me who your bias is. Like, I'll rant about them too. Like, I'm ready to just talk about anyone. Okay. Well, I said I was gonna cut this off like 2 minutes ago. So, yeah. So, bye. Just, yeah.